anchored quiet outside the bay. Zoe and Mira stand beside him, smiling through the perfect day. By sunset, glasses fill the deck, private music, softer lights. Jinu leaves the table once again, whispers fast with Zoe out of sight. Rumi watches from across the room, noticing each time he goes. Every glance exchanged in shadow plants a doubt that starts to grow. Rumi walks below to change her dress, Zoe follows, talks her standing by the cabin door, while Jinu moves to cut the comms, the door locked shut from outside. Signals drop and screens go dark. Zoe stays to guard the hallway, leaving Rumi trapped apart. Music plays above the cabin, no one hears the knocking sound. Rumi waits behind the steel door, time stretches thin without a sound. Mira notices the bride is gone, minutes turn to something wrong. She checks the crew and service halls, finds a system taken down. She traces wires through the ship, finds the cabin marked offline, calls security to the deck, says this silence is not fine. Crew rushes through the lower floor, keys and codes exchanged in haste. Zoe freezes near the door, caught before she turns away. The lock breaks open in the hall, gas gathered, truth stands clear, Jinu's orders, Zoe's rule, spoken loud for all to hear. Security takes them both aside, questions start before the dawn. The wedding music fades to nothing as the night moves on. Rumi steps out without a word, dressed unchanged, eyes awake. No tears fall, no scene is made, only distance left to take. Morning rises over calm water, yeah, stay still beneath the sun. Rumi leads before the crowd, a future ended cleanly done. Jinu and Zoe stay behind, held to face what they began. A golden wedding into dawn, as planned betrayal meets its end. Rumi stepped out to the open beach, wind on her hair in the late day heat. Zoe walked near with a narrowed gaze, watching how Jinu stayed by Rumi's side. On the sand where the core lines were drawn, Mira sent nets as the breeze moved on. Rumi jogged in with a bright white smile, ready to play with friends for a while. Teams were chosen while the sun stayed soft across the waves. Zoe kept quiet, watching Rumi standing next to Jinu. She struck hard, hard, hard at the fastball, aimed it straight at Rumi when stakes rose, sending her stumbling, oh, down, down, down on the warm sand, twisting at the ankle with the doubt, crying out from sudden naked. Oh, the moment shattered, Rumi falling, hands clutching her leg. Oh, Jinu rushing, lifting her quickly, calling help ahead. was still near the course mark line, acting like shock, though her eyes slid wide. Mira stepped in, pointing to the move, telling the crowd what she clearly saw. Lifeguards arrived, checking swelling fast. Jinu knelt close while the worst had passed. So he looked pale, hearing Mira speak, knowing the truth was finally clear. Rumi leaned gently on Jinu's arm, trying not to shake. So we stood silent at the edge now, nothing left to claim. Facts rose up through the last light. Everyone knowing Zoe's intent. Gonna face the blame. Oh, up as the dust fell, watching Rumi leave with careful steps marked by what the day revealed. Oh, Zoe's shaking, eyes turned downward, standing in the sand. Oh, Rumi leaving with Jinu beside her, guided by Mira's hand. They moved from the beach slowly and softly, footprints fading low, fading. So we stayed back with the court abandoned, watching the shadows grow. Left with the truth she tried to bury, alone in the cooling glow. Come your way. Rumi and Zoe reached Maldives shore. Jinu was there like times before. Zoe watched close with a tightened look, seeing how Jinu stood by Rumi's side, out on boards where the blue waves rose. Zoe moved near as the water flowed, shifted her path with a subtle glide, tilting the board where Rumi would slide. Rumi drifted past the sunlight, laughing at the wind. Did not see the sudden danger growing in the waves. She fell down, down, down through the deep swell, caught by currents pulling fast as well. Reaching out, helpless. Oh, down, down, down where the tide spun. Zoe staring, frozen, doing nothing. Reaching out, helpless. Oh, Jinu saw it, ran to save her, diving through the waves. Oh, grabbed her firmly, pulled her upward, fighting every pull. Jinu swam hard through the turning sea, reached Rumi quick where the pool ran free. Zoe looked pale, trying not to speak, seeing the truth breaking through the scene. Rumi breathed slow as he held her arm, shaken but safe from the ocean's harm. Zoe looked down with a hollow stare, knowing the guilt hanging in the air. Jinu kept Rumi steady, guiding her to land. Zoe stood silent behind them, with nothing left to say. Truth rose up in the clear waves, showing Zoe's acting full plain view. Gonna face now. Up on the shoreline, watching Rumi walk with Jinu's help. Gonna face now. Oh, Zoe shaking, breath unsteady, backing from the scene. Oh, Rumi leaving with Jinu beside her, ending what had been. They kept moving on slowly, steps fading near the tide. Zoe stayed back as the sun grew lower, eyes on the quiet shore, left with a weight